Welcome back to Backyard Jam, and it's the March event. Our trucks in the regular season have been battling hard so far. 2 separate champions. Can we make it 3 tonight? We shall see, as Monster Mutt tries to defend their title. Lots of good-looking trucks here today. Plenty of new schemes, rebuilds, and all sorts, as well as one brand new truck to the scene. More on that in just a moment, but first of all, let's recap what's happened in February's event. Mikey Merton in Monster Mutt faced off against the Iron Outlaw, Ken James TV. It was a rollover for the Iron Outlaw, some damage to the truck, and the Mercury Body Monster Mutt won out in the race and won the event. Can they hold on tonight? A reminder of the points going into March. Not a lot separating the bottom of the table. We have 10 points apiece, going up to 15 points apiece, and 20 points apiece for the top of that table. Lucas Crusader and Monster Mutt Rottweiler, they carry on up to 25 points then for Jester, El Toro, Earthshaker, Boghog, Bigfoot and Avenger. Then jumping up to our top 6, you can see Monster Mutt tops the table, followed by Lumberjack. A look at our trucks then for this month's event. The big news coming out of February, Tailgater, some big damage to that truck. They won't continue. And Black Pearl will be Charlie Hubbard's new replacement vehicle. We shall see how he gets on in that one. Iron Outlaw, they have a new chassis set up after the damage to last month's. A new body for Bigfoot. Mitch Brown there. Avenger rocking the Nomad body this month. Skeleton Zombie makes a return to the channel, as does Max DXX. 3 championship winning bodies. Will any of them take the title today? Taking a look at the track for March, you can see the Crush Car Jump is back at the start of the track. The Big Air comes halfway down the track with the little bus jump kicker. We saw it a little bit further up in January. It's moved down the track. Should mean that things fly over the line. A big ramp at the end there to stop the trucks from rearing up the wall. A look at March's bracket. Later on, we'll see matches between Boghog, Avenger, Lucas Crusader and Max DXX, Gravedigger and Stonecrusher, El Toro Loco and Jurassic Attack. Bigfoot will face Excalibur, Mohawk Warrior against Lumberjack, Rockwell Red against Brutus. First round buys go to Blue Thunder, Black Pearl, Monster Mutt Rottweiler, Iron Outlaw, Earthshaker, Jester, Dragon and Monster Mutt. But up first, our race number 1, Jace Usher in Zombie. The skeleton body here takes on Devon Treat in Shaker. We join these 2 trucks down on the track, ready to go racing. The 2-time champion of Backyard Jam, one of those times was in this bodied truck. Zombie takes on Shaker right now. Let's join them as we head down the track for our first pass. Out of the gates, these 2 trucks reasonably level, coming down it, over the jump, and a big jump there from Zombie takes them through to the win, but they do turn the truck over. Let's take a look at the replay. Here you can see that big air coming across the line. We're going to have some fun watching the replays back today, I think. Zombie managing to get across the line, gets bobbled up on the crush cars in No Man's Land and ends up on their lid. Track crew will come in to turn Zombie back over at this early stage of the game, but there does not seem to be any damage on Zombie. Dolphin Master is next up to the track in Rockwell Red. A struggling truck in the regular season, has not got a win yet. Neither has their competitor Brutus. John Ritchie has also struggled for that elusive first win of the season. One of them is about to get it right here, right now. Which one will it be, though? We are about to find out as we join these 2 down the track. Gates are open, reasonably even. A little pull ahead to Rockwell Red, who goes across the line for the win. And what a race it was, rolling back the truck there. But Rockwell Red getting the win in the first round of racing tonight. There you can see, lovely fly across the line, landing on the finish line. Brutus just not quite quick enough. And they will be out of the competition once again. They're going to hope for better in April. Rockwell Red, they are the truck to progress. RRC Family Gaming brings the Great Clips Mohawk Warrior, 1-time event champion of series, Red to the track. They face tough opposition in Lumberjack. Jack Charlton's 1-time event championship was on the regular season. Can they make it too? They didn't do quite as well in February. They're going to look for redemption here. Out of the gates, these 2 trucks come, and it's a slight pull ahead to Lumberjack and a rollover mid-air to Mohawk Warrior. What on earth happened there to them? They end up on their lid. Lumberjack will cross the line for the win. Let's take a look. They come out sideways. They continue sideways. A little bounce off of Lumberjack, but I think that the Mohawk Warrior was going over whatever happened there. An unlucky roll to Mohawk Warrior, just didn't quite get out of the jump straight, and Lumberjack will progress. Track crew now coming in to pull RRC Family Gaming, the Mohawk Warrior, back onto all 4 BKT tyres. Oliver Stapley brings Excalibur back to the track. This truck is always reasonably quick, and they did reasonably well in January, not quite so well in February. Mitch Brown, the same can be said for them. Bigfoot rocking a new body, the 75 body, for March, and they say they're going to continue to run it in April as well. It's a good looking truck. Let's see if it can get the win that they so desperately want. Gates are open, the whole shot goes to Bigfoot, who carries the speed, but Excalibur were coming back at the end there. That was an exciting race and a very close finish. Let's take a look at the slow-mo replay. Let's see what happened here at the finish line. It was all Bigfoot. And Excalibur, they come back towards the end. Remember, it's the first truck to cross the rear side of that finish line. Let's take a look. Super slow-mo replay. Devilishly close, but I'm being told it's going to Excalibur by just the grip tread of the truck's tyres. That is incredibly close. Excalibur will progress. Incredibly unlucky for Bigfoot there, but we will take a look at the bracket as it stands. Zombie will go through to face Blue Thunder, Rockwell to face off against Black Pearl, Lumberjack against Monster Mutt Rottweiler, and Excalibur will face second place of last month, Iron Outlaw. Meanwhile, we have another matchup coming up. Ian Spiros ready to face off against Jurassic Attack. This truck has struggled so far. Little Chip Chocolate had a good event for the last 2 months, I believe. El Toro Loco returns to the track in the far lane. Jurassic Attack in the near lane. And we are just about ready to go racing once again. This for a place in round 2 of racing. Let's go green. Gates are open, down the track they come, reasonably even, but it's Jurassic Attack who pulls just ahead to take the win there. You wouldn't tell from the way that they've finished, both rearing up that end ramp. But Jurassic Attack, let's take a look at the slow-mo replay, got a nice low line. El Toro Loco just pops up a little bit too high, does not carry the speed forwards, instead goes up. And Jurassic Attack is going to get the cleaner run and move on. Wegner Racer, Stone Crusher returns to the track now. A struggling truck once again. Gravedigger is their opponent, and this is not an easy matchup for them. Josh Doing Things came second in January. Did not do quite so well in February. Is going to be looking for redemption here. Stone Crusher and Gravedigger, they are ready to go racing. Stone Crusher is in the near lane. Gravedigger in the far. Out of the gates they come, and it's Gravedigger just pulling slightly ahead. Stone Crusher coming back towards the end there. Gravedigger goes over. A little bit of contact at the end zone there, but Gravedigger goes up and down that ramp. Stone Crusher, they looked good coming back into it. In fact, they've won it. Unbelievable. I didn't think that they had. I thought Gravedigger had taken the race but rolled it over, but no, Stone Crusher is going to take the win, and now that rollover for Gravedigger. It makes a little bit more sense. It's like he's been defeated. Stone Crusher will progress to the next round. Hazard County brings Max D XX to the track. This thing won Freestyle in the summer season. They face off against Anderson Hill in the Lucas Crusader. I'm just realising in the commentary booth that Max D's card does not have that win on there, so that will be fixed for April. Max D XX is in the near lane. Lucas Crusader in the far. These two trucks ready to go racing down the track. Gates are open. Lucas Crusader pulling slightly ahead and will keep the lead, but a rollover, and what on earth happened at the finish line there? Max D XX rolls over, Lucas Crusader rolls over, Max D XX ends up back on all 4 BKTs. Let's take a look. Lucas Crusader got some massive air, in fact, rocking back a little bit too far. And did the trucks make contact? I'm not sure they did. How they've managed to avoid each other, I don't know, but that rollover from Lucas Crusader is all Lucas's fault, rolling too far over Anderson Hill, pushing everything that he had across the line. Max D XX, meanwhile, a great save, managed to roll the truck all the way over, back onto all 4 BKTs, but does not get the win, and in fact, is being taken off the track due to damage. Max D XX, great to see it back, but to no avail here. They will not progress in the competition. Chip Chocolate brings Avenger to the track. This one-time event champion of Series Blue saw this bodywork win its event. Wyatt Curtis in Bog Hog has its work cut out for them. Boghog is in the far lane, Avenger in the near lane. We've seen that near lane be a little bit quicker. There are a couple of exceptions to that rule, but we shall see if it plays dividends here. Gates are open down the track, these two trucks come and Boghog takes an early lead. Avenger was catching though at the end there, I'm not sure who's won it. We'll have to throw over to the super slow-mo replay, let's have a look. Boghog takes off a good line, goes over a little bit sideways. Here comes Avenger, but not quite enough to take the win tonight. Boghog is going to progress to the next round. Avenger, they put everything on the line, but it wasn't to be for them. Boghog, they win, and we'll move on to round 2. Who they'll face in round 2? Well, that is last month's winner, Monster Mutt. A tough challenge for them once again. Lucas Crusader moves on to face Dragon, Stonecrusher will move on to face Jester, and Jurassic Attack moves on to face Earthshaker in round 2. And it's that round 2 we're going to start right now. Zombie is back on the track, a 2-time event champion, one of those being an overall championship. They will face off against Blue Thunder FC Productions. They had a great month in February. They're going to hope to go one stage further here in March. Blue Thunder is in the near lane. Zombie in the far. We are ready to go racing. Let's kick off round 2. Gates are open, down the track they come, reasonably even. Here comes Blue Thunder and Zombie crossing the line at the same time. I'm not sure who won it there. Let's take a look at the slow-mo replay. Zombie popping up into the air, great sky wheelie, but this ain't freestyle. Blue Thunder gets the cleaner line and will progress. Zombie, very close, but no cigar, loses it by a tyre length. Zombie, they are out of the competition. Blue Thunder will progress. Dolphin Master brings Rockwell Red back to the track here in round 2. This truck looked good against Brutus. They face off against Charlie Hubbard's new rider, Black Pearl, ready to go racing here in March. Rockwell Red is in the near lane, ready to go against Black Pearl in the far lane. Let's join these two as they head down the track. It's time to go green. Gates are open, the whole shot goes to the Black Pearl, getting just ahead, but Dolphin Master was right there with them. Rockwell Red may well have just pulled out the upset here. Here they come towards the line. It was a great line for Charlie Hubbard, but just not enough. Half a tyre length by Dolphin Master takes Rockwell Red through to round 3, and Charlie Hubbard is out of the competition. Obviously, he got that first round bye, will get more points than he has so far this season, but Rockwell Red will get more points tonight. Hayden Wilson, Monster Mutt Rottweiler, is here on the track. Got a first round bye himself. He has to face off against January's champion, Jack Charlton in Lumberjack. Rockwell Red has proved that you can take down those first round byes. Just because they got that bye does not mean they're going to be quicker. Lumberjack is going to hope to do the same here against Caden Wilson. Gates are open, down the track they come, and it's Monster Mutt going a little bit sideways, but not as sideways as Lumberjack did. Let's take a look at the slow-mo replay there. Well, Monster Mutt went sideways, but landing sideways was Lumberjack. Monster Mutt manages to get back down onto all 4 BKTs. I'm not sure if they made contact in the air, but certainly Lumberjack ends up sideways and Monster Mutt Rottweiler took the win there. What a race it was. Lumberjack on their side and out of the competition. Being turned over now by track crew, and you can see they've lost their body. Well, that is not surprising considering the damage that they took on landing. Oliver Sapley has a tough task ahead in Excalibur as he faces second place of last month. K and James TV's Iron Outlaw put down the fast pedal every race they were in except the last, where they put down that fast pedal just a little bit too soon, bobbled up and ended up wrecking the truck. In fact, they took out one of their drive axles. A replaced body might see them fast again. Down the track they come, and it's a whole shot to Iron Outlaw, but rides right up into the air. A nice sky wheelie, but again, this isn't freestyle. And Excalibur, I think they went through to the win. Let's take a look at the slow-mo replay just to confirm. Huge air there from K and James TV, and only just by 1 tyre length, Excalibur is going to progress. Hard down on the rear end of the truck is Iron Outlaw. Excalibur reversing it down the ramp. They are safe and through to the next round, and Iron Outlaw, what a shame for them. So just to confirm, Blue Thunder faces Rockwell Red in the next round, as does Monster Mutt Rottweiler, and Excalibur We still have Boghog and Monster Mutt to come, as we do with Lucas Crusader and Dragon, Stonecrusher and Jester. But up first, our second round of round 2 progresses with Jurassic Attack in Spiros returning to the track after a round 1 win. He needed that one, a little confidence booster. Steve Calabrese, Earthshaker, the one-time event champion of Series Yellow, had a great month last month. Is going to hope to replicate here, but Jurassic Attack seems to have found a new wind. We shall see who takes the win here as these two face off. Jurassic Attack in the near lane, Earthshaker in the far. We are ready to go racing. Gates are open, the whole shot to Jurassic Attack. Here comes Earthshaker. What on earth happened there? Take a look at the slow-mo replay, and it's like he did some sort of freestyle move over the bus jump, turns the truck 180 degrees, rolls it over, runs into our new sign. That is unfortunate. That will be coming out of his bill, I think. But Earthshaker, I don't know what happened, but they are out of the competition, and Jurassic Attack will progress. Elliot Spiros and Jester return to the track now. This cherry red scheme looks fantastic and hasn't really performed up to scratch. They've had a few first round buys, but they're going to want some more wins on the board. They face up against Wegner Racer in Stonecrusher here. Jester is in that near lane, Stonecrusher in the far, ready to go racing. Stonecrusher took out Gravedigger so far. Can they do another? Down the track they come, reasonably even. Slight pull ahead from Jester, and a great save there from Stonecrusher across the line. Let's take a look at the slow-mo replay. We can fully appreciate that save here. Here come both trucks, a little bit cattywampus for both, and that is a close finish. Too close for me to call right now. I think it may well be Jester, but let's take confirmation by super slowing this replay. At this point, Stonecrusher was just ahead, but I don't know if Jester rocked just ahead to get the win there. We are getting confirmation from up top. Let's take a look at this. There is the line on screen, and it is going to be Jester taking the win. That line in line with the finish line, just to confirm. Stonecrusher is out of the competition. Jester will progress, and both Spiros brothers through to the next round. Anderson Hill is next up to the track in the Lucas Crusader. Looking good, this truck. He faces off against Cyclops Hobbies in Dragon. A new chassis we saw last month. Didn't really talk about it last month. It didn't really perform last month. They have worked on it hard, and they are hoping to have fixed some things in it to go fast this month. We will see as they face off now. Out of the traps come these two trucks. Dragon just pulling ahead a little bit, and a very close finish there at the line. I'm not sure who won it. Certainly Dragon had pulled ahead, but I don't know if he kept the lead. Went up quite high, as did the Lucas Crusader, however. Oh, a very close finish there. Very, very close. That bounce at the finish line. I'm not sure who has won it. Let's take a look at the super slow replay. Here comes Dragon. No sign of Lucas Crusader. That's because they're flying still. Bouncing up. Oh, that is very, very close indeed. But apparently, I'm being told that there was a draw. They're going with a straight up draw. And Dragon will face Lucas Crusader once more. Swapping lanes this time. Dragon in the near lane. Lucas Crusader in the far. We don't see it often, but we are seeing it now. These two are ready to go racing again. Down the track they come. Dragon pulls just ahead and will keep the lead. Lucas Crusader got a little bit caught up at the bus jump there, rolling the truck over now. Dragon couldn't quite keep the wheel stand in. Look at that. Dragon pogos it off the back two tyres. Not good for the truck, that, but it is enough to get the win here. Rolling back down the ramp and rolls the truck over eventually. Lucas Crusader, they went over the bus jump but couldn't quite hold on to it. Not sure what happened to them there, but they do not get the win. And Dragon, they end up on their side eventually. There we go. A big old delayed reaction, that one, but being turned over now by track crew nonetheless. They are through to the next round. That new chassis looks strong. White Curtis, Boghog, is up next to the track. He took out Avenger in round 1, but he now faces last month's champion, the 3-time champion, Mikey Merton. Monster Mutt is here on the track. Monster Mutt flying the flag. That silver chassis back and rocking the modern body will face off Boghog right now. Monster Mutt in the near lane, Boghog in the far, and the track is open for business. Down the track they come, and it's a very close race all the way through. I'm not sure who took the win there, but certainly Boghog ends up a little bit sideways at the end zone. right next to Monster Mutt. Let's take a look at the slow-mo replay. Both trucks rear up just that little bit. But it's Boghog who gets the tyres across first, and it's Boghog who will progress. They take out last month's champion. Monster Mutt, the flag has fallen, and we will have a new champion for this month's racing. We shall see who that is later on tonight. Just to confirm who moves on, Jurassic Attack will face Jester in the next round, and Dragon will face Boghog. We have our top 8 trucks ready to go racing in round 3. Only 4 trucks can progress into that 4th round, the semi-finals of racing. We shall see who it is very shortly. Blue Thunder is first up to the track. FC Productions, a one-time event champion of Series Yellow, did very well last month, is doing very well this month, but they face off against Dolphin Master, who's had a second wind almost. Rockwell Red, 2 wins to their name, and they've both come this month. Of course, a representative of Team Throttle Monster, Rockwell Red, looks to be doing well tonight. We shall see if they can keep it up against Blue Thunder. As the gates go open, down the track they come. Rockwell Red pulling ahead and rolling over is Blue Thunder. And that is going to be it. Rockwell Red will progress through to the semi-finals of racing. Here you can see how they do it. Blue Thunder rocks up backwards, sideways, any way you can think of except for forwards. And they go over. Blue Thunder making it all the way to the top of that ramp at the end there, rolling it back. Rockwell Red is going on to the semi-finals. So much speed carried, and now Blue Thunder having to be turned back over by the track crew. There we can see Blue Thunder doesn't seem to be any damage though. A slight lean to the right. They're going to need to look into that ahead of April's event. Next up, Caden Wilson brings Monster Mutt Rottweiler to the track to face off against Oliver Stapley in Excalibur. These 2 trucks have looked good tonight. Of course, the first round bye run for Monster Mutt Rottweiler shows how fast he's been tonight. Excalibur had to go through round 1. Can he go through round 3? Gates are open, and Monster Mutt Rottweiler taking the lead here, but rocking up backwards. And we saw this a few months ago, just managing to get up on the rear of the truck, and Excalibur comes through to get the win. Let's take a look at that again. Down comes Monster Mutt, and Excalibur just managing to get out of the way of that truck. Otherwise, that could have been cataclysmic for their racing hopes. Monster Mutt Rottweiler, a good race from them, but not good enough. Excalibur will progress. Now, this is a matchup I've been looking forward to since the driver lineup was announced. Elliot Spiros in Jester will face Ian Spiros in Jurassic Attack. The brothers Spiros facing off for the first time here in the regular season. And a close rivalry between these two, I'm sure. This is going to be a fun race. We join them on the track, Jester in the near lane, Jurassic Attack in the far. Gates are open and Jurassic Attack falling behind Jester, taking a very clean win. And what's happened to Jurassic Attack, but they roll over and that is it for them. Jurassic Attack falls at this stage. Jester, a very clean run through to the racing semi-finals. Congratulations. That is a big win against your brother. Well, hopefully one day Ian will live this down with his brother Elliot, but Elliot will progress in Jester, and a great race from him too. Wyatt Curtis returns to the track in Boghog. This truck has performed well tonight, as has their competitor Cyclops Hobbies in Dragon, got that first round bye. Can they progress any further? We will see as they now head to the top of the track. Boghog, the front engine chassis there, takes on Dragon rear engine in the far lane. We're ready to go racing again. Gates are open, down the track they come, and it's Dragon who pulls ahead and will keep the win. And a great race from both of these trucks, managing to stay on all 4 BKTs, but Dragon so fast down the track. Any gremlins that they might have had in February, they are gone. And Dragon, performing well, moves on to the racing semi-finals. Well, a great month's worth racing for Boghog, but Dragon is going to progress. And he will be facing off against Jester in the semi-finals. Rockwell Red will face off against Excalibur. Some great racing from all 4 of these trucks. We will, of course, have a new racing champion tonight. One of these 4 will be it. Which will it be? Place your bets now. I wouldn't like to call it. All 4 have been performing well tonight. Oliver Stapley returns to the track in Excalibur. Another great night of racing from him. He faces off against Dolphin Master, Rockwell Red. As I've been saying all night long, he's really woken up this month. This truck must have had some sort of gremlins in, but he has managed to turf them all off, get rid of them, and Rockwell Red is a force to be reckoned with. We join them on the track right now. Gates are open, down comes Rockwell Red ahead of Excalibur, who came back towards the end there. I got excited there. You heard the sharp intake of breath as Excalibur practically flew over the top of Rockwell Red, or very close to, but it is Rockwell Red who pulled just ahead to take the win and will progress to the next round. Our second and final semi-final tonight sees Cyclops Hobby's Dragon come back to the track. This new chassis performing well for them. They face off against Jester, Elliot Spiros, the better Spiros brother, I'm going to say it. Certainly for this month anyway. I'm just kidding, of course. Dragon is in the near lane, Elliot Spiros and Jester are in the far lane. Maybe he is the better brother, I don't know, but these two are ready to go down the track for the semi-finals. Gates are open, Dragon and Jester level pegging as they hit the ramp, but a wheel stand there for Jester sees Dragon through to the racing finals. Let's take a look at how it happened. Well, there you can see huge air from both of these trucks, but while Dragon did a bit of a floater jump, unfortunately a wheel stand, a huge sky wheelie from Jester sees them hit the line but go no further. Dragon will progress through to that racing final, there to face off against Rockwell Red, and we are seeing now the confirmation of that. Rockwell Red and Dragon are your racing finalists for March. These two have raced hard all night long. The new chassis for Dragon last month did not perform for them, certainly has this month. Rockwell Red, they seem to have fixed any issues they had in the truck too, and these two trucks are ready to throw down for the racing finals. Only one of them can take home the championship tonight. Will it be Dolphin Master in Rockwell Red, or will it be Cyclops Hobbies in Dragon? We are about to find out as these two line up at the top of the track. Dragon is in the near lane, Rockwell Red in the far lane. We are ready to go racing. Join me in congratulating these two trucks, and one of them we shall congratulate even further in just a few moments' time. Let's go green. Down the track they come, reasonably even, down the ramp, sideways goes Rockwell Red, but saves it at the finish line, but that is too little, too late, as Cyclops Hobbies in Dragon goes cleanly through to get the racing win. He can see it, look. Over goes Rockwell Red, but a great save, great knowledge and truck control to save that truck. Gets up on side of the truck and gets it back down onto all four BKTs. An awesome save, but Dragon we should not look over, because Cyclops Hobbies is now a one-time event champion of the regular season 2024. Massive congratulations to Cyclops Hobbies, who carries the flag into April. A great race all night long, this new chassis working like an absolute dream. Dragon is your racing champion for March. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. It's starting to open up now. Brutus and Max D tied at the bottom with 15 points. Black Pearl and Great Clips Mohawk Warrior on 20 apiece. Then Stone Crusher, Jurassic Attack and Shaker tied in 18th position on 25 points. Zombie, Lucas Crusader, El Toro, Bigfoot and Avenger all tied at 30 points. Then as we move up the table, 35 points for both Monster Mutt Rottweiler and Earthshaker, they're tied in 11th position. Then up to 8th position for Rockwell Red, Bog Hog and Gravedigger. Then we move up to 4 trucks in 4th position, Dragon, Jester, Blue Thunder and Iron Outlaw, all tied at 45 points. 50 points for Excalibur and Lumberjack, they're tied in 2nd. And on 60 points, Monster Mutt continues to lead the pack. That just about does it for the March event. Join us next month as we take this show on the road back to the Isle of Wight. We hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, give it a like. Do subscribe to the channel, and we shall see you again in April for the next event. Until then, I've been your host, Jevon Woodrow. Good night.